What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper typing in 10 in Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing early in the morning here at 10 in Trap News Network. Good news reviews, good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college though, man. I'm up early, doing my due diligence, taking care of what I gotta take care of, but you know, bringing y'all this news reviews. I know you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Another Young and Hefe style video, man. Big shout out to Young and Hefe. Don't care about what the checks say. Tap in with that, man. In addition to that, make sure you tap in with me on Instagram because we are looking for 3 Trap News Network correspondents, man. A few people hit me up over the weekend. If you feel like you could be a Trap News Network correspondent, give us some good news reviews, some good knowledge. You ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Let me know something. Be more than happy to have you on this Trap News Network team. Hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWS Trap News Network. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna slide over to DJ Akademiks, getting into it with Cameron and Mace over his disrespect towards their co-host. It's interesting now to see Akademiks get into it with 2 people who are not only in New York, but that are New York legends. Let's get into this content and see where this goes, though. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
So let's hit Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh man, Stat Baby, congrats. You are getting a raise tonight. I know for a fact that Cam and Mace are somewhere sitting back, laughing, watching all this, saying to themselves, yo, it's about to be a good next couple of months. Now, to all my subscribers that's not entertained by this back and forth with Akademiks and all these media people, I'm sorry. I promise I will get back to regular scheduled programming. And I'll be honest with you guys, man, it's not really too much going on right now in hip-hop. If you guys want me to cover Lil Wayne kicking out his fiance on Mother's Day, I might do that for you guys on the next video. But with that being said, it's officially wartime. Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, just might have given us Drake vs. Kendrick Part 2 in media form in 2025. After DJ Akademiks responded back to Stat Baby for defending Lauren, somebody from the Cam and Mace Instagram page responded back to Akademiks. They sent him a very strong warning telling him, hey, Akademiks, out of all the tweets you've seen, you decided to say something back to Stat. Why? Cause we poppin'? But that's cool. We gonna make this clear and simple. It ain't gonna be no type of violating going on, especially with Stat. Fair warning. Now, I'm here to tell you guys I was wrong. In the last video, I told you guys there's no way Akademiks will respond back to Cam and Mace. I said Akademiks would definitely duck the smoke with Cam and Mace because let's be honest, who wants to go back and forth with Cam that's petty as hell? I genuinely thought Akademiks would skate past this response and just move on to his regular hip-hop topics. But tonight on his stream, Akademiks told Cam and Mace, yo, don't even warn me, just swing. You don't gotta prep me for nothing. If you're gonna punch me, take your best swing. Akademiks officially set it off with Cam and Mace. Here's what he said.
One who's calling you out of your name or calling you a liar or defaming you, people do comment on it. By the way, I'm not mad at somebody commenting about it. My thing is about you jumping in, almost picking sides. You could be a neutral arbiter. You could be a person who's watching. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Mace, when they came out like about, let me see, it's about 17, 18 years now saying that you was fucking a tranny, you ain't seen niggas jump out there and be like, oh yeah, Mace is No, we just trying to see what's up. We don't pick and choose when 2 people getting into it, especially when it ain't our business. What I'm saying is my business with Shorty. She called me a liar. Why your co-host jumping in? This ain't no about picking on Stat or whatever. Bruv, when was calling you out of your name and you defending yourself, if anybody else jumped in piling on with the other person, you would feel offended. You ain't see the whole media jump in basically saying, oh nah, Mace was fucking trannies. No. So just stay out of my business. And I'm saying it respectfully for all of y'all. Stay out of my business. Woman called me a liar. I'm defending myself. Please don't jump in and try to pick a side already. Unless you're trying to say you're trying to get it up with me. Same thing with Cam. Yo, Cam, when niggas were saying you got socked in the eye by whoever the fuck, or True Life, this and third, and you showing the pool, this and... Bruv, nobody jumped in. I love your music. Nobody jumped in and was just like, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, Cam probably did get... No, we let y'all brothers go back and forth, even though niggas did comment on it. Niggas commented about y'all going back and forth. Niggas ain't pick a side. So my thing is, brother, I get it. Y'all sensitive because that's y'all co-host and y'all gonna stick up for that person. But why the fuck she in my business?
Now, with that overexpressive, very colorful commentary, it makes you kind of wonder what DJ Akademiks has up his sleeve by way of protection, whether it be a security team or just complete avoidance of a situation or a setting where Cameron and Mace may be, because he's talking extremely spicy, man. Extremely spicy, and it's a very passive aggressive, docile way of talking spicy, but nonetheless, we found ourselves in a situation within our genre, within our generation, within our podcasting space, internet space, where these types of ideas and antics are widely accepted amongst the hip-hop community. And it's like, oh, well, that's just ag, oh, well, just that, blah, blah, blah. And we've found ourselves in a world where we are excusing a lot of this behavior, especially when it comes towards grown men getting into it with other grown men, and the only thing they're having for grown men are words, when there are whoopties available. You know what I'm saying? When there are whoopties highly available. And it used to be to the point of where these dudes would, have their conflicts and they can meet up and blah, blah, blah. But, that's kind of changed. And then you have the dudes on the internet like a DJ Akademiks, who now, when a threat greater than him proposes a physical issue, oh, well, you corny, you're this and you're that. But if it's somebody small like Lil Baby, oh, I'll knock Lil Baby out. But why you don't knock out Cameron and Mace? Now, I can see if you're like Officer Rat Run Hunter, who, will turn down boxing matches and run from fights and all that kind of stuff, and then, try to play police games and send police at you and all that, only for it to backfire because he decided to, cross federal boundaries with his threats towards, whoopty-wops and whoopty-bams and all that kind of stuff. Now he has a federal case that he has to worry about. It could be like that, but it's not like that, where anybody has offered DJ Akademiks any type of squabbly wobbly and he's turned it down. And you know what? I'm lying. There are a few people who have actually offered DJ Akademiks a squabbly wobbly, and he turned down said squabbly wobbly, only to end up calling the police on them or trying to get them in a situation that's unfavorable with the law. There's that. I definitely remember that to be in a situation, so I do digress and take that back. It seems like that's a theme in our generation of YouTube. A lot of dudes who are willing to engage in social disrespect, but when it comes to actually having a physical person with the person, having a physicality with the person you're disrespecting, they much rather play a police game. They much rather go to a cop. They much rather, flu, flam, skulldug, and larceny. So every now and again, you might have to beat them at their own game. So we're wondering if Cameron and Mace are equipped to do that. But let's get into this content.
Name, call me a liar. You ain't see that tweet? Do I gotta bring y'all back? Because I rock with these brothers. But I understand the idea of defending your co-host, but I ain't gonna understand no type of lame activity and y'all thinking that I shouldn't respond to y'all co-host when she jump in my business. She jump in my business. I ain't jumping her business. If it was about a breakup going on, that it is what it is, and I said, man, y'all should have been fired this chick. She was untalented, and she checked me online, and she said some shit, nigga, she's within her right. Why am I in her business like this? Especially if we're all in the media space. So what I did when I offered, and I thought I kept it light with her. Just stay in a woman's place, short. Like, chill out, bro. I got respect for Cam and Mace. Chill out. Now, I was gonna leave it at that. I wasn't even gonna look to see what she said after. But I don't know who's on the It Is What It Is talk page. I don't know if y'all are like, maybe y'all think this is like some WWE shit or whatever. And I look at both of y'all and I have too much respect for y'all to think y'all would be doing shit like that. Where y'all like, but then I seen the huffing and puffing. I'm like, bro, if that's how y'all feel, Akademiks don't need no goddamn warning. Don't give me no warning. I don't need no warning. I don't need no first chance, second chance. I don't need that. Just make sure y'all are aware of what the fuck y'all going up on. Y'all going up on y'all co-host, jumping in a conversation that wasn't about her, that clearly was between me and somebody else. I told her to stay in her goddamn place. And if that's what y'all want to ride out about, okay, that's cool. I'm not knocking it because I get it. But this idea, number one, completely false. Oh, you're only mentioning us because we're popping. Cam and Mace, respectfully, y'all niggas been rappers for like 40 years. Y'all just got into this content game. I done made $20 plus million, never rapped the fucking bar. Actually, I did. Lil Lack was fire. I was the guy. Anyway, the point is this. Y'all can't hit me with no, oh, you're mentioning. I don't mention niggas for clout. You think I mention media niggas for clout? And I look up to y'all niggas, but y'all are media niggas at this point. And I like y'all. I really do like y'all. I like y'all program. I think what y'all doing is great. I don't take nothing away from it because I'm going to still watch y'all. But this idea that y'all trying to like that kind of look a little weird to me. Because I get it. When you see those two women start getting at me, The internet or dick riders.
Now, you gotta imagine that whatever response Cam and Mace had drafted up for Akademiks on their show, it's completely scrapped. They were probably gonna give him grace, maybe make a couple jokes on him here and there, but
now again, we are in a space where these things are continuously getting trickier and trickier and stickier by the day. When I say by the day, I mean absolutely by the day, man. When it comes to this media space and this podcast space, what I'm learning is watching myself go through situations and others. It's a very non-contact space for these dweebs. You will have people like, you know, your Akademiks who will just be like your Akademiks and all that kind of stuff, and they will scream. But then when it's time to actually move a hand with that scream, it's never going to be anything, man. So this is going to turn into a war of words between Akademiks, Cameron, and Mace. You know, we finna hear a lot of sun violation, sun, Timberland boot, go Yankees, go Knicks. That's what that's finna be a whole bunch of. With that being said, man, y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow, but today be at your best. Y'all know it's free. Having no angel tweets free. We gone.